So, but in this situation, now if we come to ourselves, so many of us then out of fear sort of isolate, psychologically, isolate ourselves psychologically, closing themselves in a narrow personal space out of fear or self-protection or whatever it is. This on one side is good, but if you're closing too much into yourself, somehow you are also missing this possibility that this situation gives you, no? Because we are all forced somehow to stay by ourselves and to face ourselves, to look inside ourselves. So, I think I really appreciate, I really think one of the best advice I heard on this situation is the one of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, in which he asks, and he says, he asks us to be more compassionate and to have more loving kindness. So at this time we are feeling, most of us, I think, even normal people who are not particularly spiritual, feel a kind of participation in the suffering of others, as well as an unusual love toward people who surround us. So this somehow is the time in which we rediscover the existence of other people in the true sense. And also we get back, we try to reconnect to other beings and reestablish also our connected with the nature, no? Maybe we have time to walk into some garden, private garden, and to see the beauty of the flower, of the tree that often go unnoticed in our life. So the beauty of everything that surrounds us. So it is, I think, a time in which we can make our being with others more meaningful, more authentic. We are in a way vulnerable at this point, no? We are like, for example, sick people in a hospital. When you go to the hospital and you stay there with the sick people, everybody feels almost the same. They are not feeling so much pride, and they're communicating more on the human level. So it's like almost like if our world now is a big hospital and we are all vulnerable. So we are also communicating, in a way which is different. We are more vulnerable, and so we are also more prone to feel like compassion and love. So therefore, I think of all the things that we can do in our life at this moment, and some of the speakers have already mentioned, is especially in this time in which we have adversities which relentlessly pound the life of everyone, to have or try to develop compassion and love is by far the most meaningful thing you can do, I think. That is my particular opinion, but I really kind of think the same, like His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the advice of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And of course, still there is something that blocks us, no? When we want to be, to collaborate more with others. And this is like our self-cherishing attitude. But nevertheless, so we are in isolation now, somehow, quite physically separated from each other in our houses, but we don't want to come out with this isolation. How to say, in the same way, with the same thoughts, with the same kind of superficial level of experience in the life, and also with the same kind of identification with our ego consciousness. So we want to come out of isolation a little like better human beings, with the human being with a heart.